Welcome back, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are fine and I hope you are in a good health. My dear, we are still talking about Unit 11, but today with lesson or step 3. Don't forget, my dear students, that we are still talking about the messages and why are the messages very important in our life. My dear, before reading, let's see together. Here, look at the picture and answer the following questions. You have to look carefully at the pictures. After that, you have to answer the following questions. Number 1, what did people use pigeons for a long time ago? What did people use pigeons for a long time ago? Number 2, do you think that using pigeons is an effective way to send messages? It's up to you now, my dear. After looking at the pictures, we have to discuss together in what the answer for these questions. We should think, we should ask ourselves if the pigeons are a good way for sending messages in the past or not. If you don't know, you have to search. You have to use your mobile in a useful thing to search about what? About the importance of pigeons and sending messages in the post. Here you have, or you will see if they are important or not. So my dear, let's see together pigeons with messages attached. Look here, the message here, where? In their leg, tied in their leg. In the past, don't forget, in the past. Let's see together some new words. The first word with us today is fastened. Fastened. As I told you before, we need to guess the meaning of the word through giving an example. Here the example, we can guess the meaning. Messages were written on paper and then fastened to feet of the pigeon. I think it's clear now. Fastened means what? Fasten as a verb, to fix or to join securely. The next word is instinct or homing. Pigeons have a natural instinct to fly back to their nests. Yeah, or homes from wherever they are. Again, pigeons have a natural instinct to fly back to their nests or homes from wherever they are. This is why they are sometimes called homing pigeons. Homing pigeons. Homing pigeons means that they have the ability to know their homes. They have the ability to go back their homes. And it is very, very important. So they used the pigeons in the past for sending messages. So the word instinct means a natural way of behaving. About homing related to an animal's ability to fly home from a great distance. The new word is allegedly. Allegedly. Believe it or not, It's fact. Pigeons have ever been used to smuggle. Smuggle? Pigeons have been used to smuggle diamonds allegedly out of South Africa. Smuggle? Hmm. Like stealing? Like doing something illegally? The word allegedly means against the law. Yes, allegedly means against the law. Against the law, it means if you are discovered, you will be punished. So you have to go straight. You shouldn't. You shouldn't play with the law. Now, my dear, open workbook on page 82. Let's see together. Let's go directly to the question number 1 or exercise number 1. Read the text about carrier pigeons and find out what? Find out what? And find out what these numbers and rates refer to. After reading, my dear students, you have to tell me all these numbers. About what? Refer to what? Now, my dear, you have time to read, but please pay attention. Pay attention while reading. Why? To identify the numbers. To identify the numbers. Yeah, my dear, you have time for reading. Yes, concentrate while reading. Pay attention. Pay attention to the numbers because you will be asked about them. Okay, let's go now to see the numbers. All these numbers refer to what? I suppose you read. After reading, we have to check our answer together. Let's see. Number 1, 20,000 about or for what? 20,000 pigeons were killed. 5 to 20 years healthy pigeons life. 100-kilometer maximum distance a healthy pigeon flies in one flight. Let's complete. 30 French pigeons, they were given medals for bravery in the First World War. 5,000 years old or year-old postal service. Now, my dear, question number 2. Find words with these meanings in the text. Check your answers in a dictionary or in the glossary. Let's see one by one. Here I'm talking about the paragraph. One by one. Paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. Let's see together. Number 1. In paragraph number 1, he told us that the adjective to describe soldiers and the army, what? What is the adjective? Military. Good. Military. Number B, like a round metal coin. Soldiers are given this for being brave. I think you are very good at that. It's clear. It's what? It's middle. Number C, take things. Take things in and out of a country against the law. It's what? Smuggle. Yes, excellent. Smuggle. Let's complete together. Particularly remarkable, special, or unusual. What's this? Uni? Very good. Home, where birds lay their eggs. Birds lay their eggs in what? Nests? Yes, good, good. The next is not heavy. Not heavy. Not heavy means what? Means light or what? Good, it's light. Light here is not the light. No, here I'm talking about the opposite meaning of the word heavy. Number G, let someone go or allow someone to go. Be free, to be free. Release, release, to go without punishment. To go without punishment. Here in workbook, year, workbook page 83, let's see together the question which is coming. Complete the sentences with 1, 2, or 3 words. Look here. We should complete the sentence with 1, 2, or 3 words. He did the first one for you to help you to complete the sentence. Pigeons first carried messages 5,000 years ago. Okay. What about number A? Don't forget, we have to complete the sentence with 1, 2, or 3 words. The first what service was started in the Arab world in 1146 CE. What? The first regular pigeon post service was started in the Arab world in 1146 CE. Number B, in wartime, it may be too dangerous or impossible to use normal postal service. Number C, healthy pigeons can live between 15 and 20 years old. Number 3, pigeons have a natural instinct to fly back to their nests. So we talked about them that they are homing birds. Why? Because they can fly back to their nests, to their homes. I'm still talking about some facts about pigeons, my dear students. Light paper messages are tied to their feet. Yes, let's go to the next question. Choose the most appropriate ending to create true sentences. We are still talking about the pigeons and some facts about them. Now we have to do what? We have to choose the most appropriate endings to create true sentences. Pigeons, you have to complete. Pigeons are only used to carry messages, have been used to smuggle goods, fought against enemies during the First World War, carry messages on their back or bags. Yes, it is the right answer. Pigeons have been used to smuggle goods. That's right. That's right. In the past, people used the pigeons for smuggling. Why? Because they are homing birds. They have the ability to go back to their homes easily. So they use them to smuggle goods. Number B, we are still talking about pigeons. Pigeons, which one? Do you think pigeons are trained to fly home when they are released or have many different homes, fly away from home, have an innate impulse to return home? Who can tell me the right answer? Hmm. Think. You took much time. I don't need much time for thinking about this fact. Fact that have an innate impulse to return homes. Number C, what about the messages? Messages are messages related to the pigeons. Don't forget. Messages are attached to the pigeon's feet, fastened around the pigeon's neck, written on the pigeon, attached to the pigeon's wing. Which one is right? Choose. Yes, excellent. Good answer. Let's see. Attach it to the pigeon's feet. It's your time, my read. It's your time, my dear students, to read. You have the text, 5,000-year-old postal service. You have the time for read, and you have the slide. You can stop and read yourself. 5,000-year-old postal service. And here we complete reading. In more recent times, pigeons have been used in wartime to send military reports back to leaders when it was too dangerous or impossible to use normal postal service. We are still completing. Pigeons are unique birds. A healthy pigeons can live for 50 to 20 years and can travel up to 1,000 kilometers of one flight. And you have to complete reading, my dear students. Here they are trained and fed one area, then taken to another area where they are used when someone wants to send a message to their home. Complete reading, my dear students. After reading, what should you do after reading, my dear students? After reading, you have to write your own fact file about carrier pigeons, which information or with information from the text and any facts you already know. It's up to you, my dear students, to train yourself to write about the pigeons and the importance of pigeons in our life. After reading, you have to read with attention. You have to pay attention. You shouldn't play with anything. You should be careful when you read the text. Why? Because put in your mind that you will write about the pigeons after reading. It is a good way to train yourself to write a paragraph or two paragraphs. No problems. Here, my dear, we are about to finish our lesson for today with over to you. It's a question. It needs an answer from you. In what ways has sending messages changed since the first carrier pigeons? I think it is a good question to be discussed together. Maybe between me as a teacher and you as a student, it can be discussed in Duania. You can talk about the new ways for sending messages nowadays and what is the difference between sending messages in the past and sending a message nowadays. Now, my dear students, we have finished our lesson for today. Thank you so much for listening. Hoping to see you next period in a good health. Bye.